All right, looking at number 26 here, we are given a side length is congruent to another side length, and an angle is congruent to another angle. But is that enough information to show that these triangles are similar? I would need at least another angle, but the other angle that we're given is this angle that's supplementary with the angle inside the triangle. So there is not enough information here. So these are not similar, and the sides are not proportional. Moving on to number 27. 27, I am given a right angle here, and then two side lengths. So we got to check and see, are those side lengths proportional? So if I have 5/10, that's going to simplify to give me 1/2. And then is that going to be the same as 14/28? That also gives me 1/2. So we know that our side lengths are proportional. We have an angle in between those side lengths. So our postulate to show that these two triangles are similar is side angle side similarity. And then we just have to be careful when we're labeling it. So if I start at the bottom left here with T, and I'm going to go TVU, and then we got to start with U here, and I'm going to go UXW. Again, order doesn't necessarily matter. You can start with whichever one you want, but in the second triangle, it does matter what order you are doing. All right, number 28 says the legs of an isosceles triangle have lengths of 3x minus 8 and 2x plus 4. The base has a length of 4x plus 13. What is the length of the base? So I want you to go ahead and pause this video, try drawing yourself a picture of what this means given the information that you're given, and then unpause the video to check your work. Okay, so hopefully your picture looks something like this. You could have switched the leg lengths with each other. That doesn't have to be in the exact spots, but we know that these are congruent because it's an isosceles triangle. We also know that these angles are congruent. So it says what's the length of the base? We need to go ahead and solve. Some things I see people do is sometimes they set all of these equal to 180, but these are not angles, they are side lengths. So we need to just set 3x minus 8 equal to 2x plus 4 and solve this to get x to equal 12. And then we got to plug that back into the base. So the base is equal to 4 times 12 plus 13, which equals 61. And number 29 here, I've got a 4-foot vertical post, casts a 36-inch shadow at the same time nearby a light post that casts a 120-foot shadow. How tall is the light post? So go ahead, pause this video, try drawing yourself a picture, and then unpause it to see if you are on the right page. All right, so my picture looks something like this. Yours might look a little different, but we are going to go ahead now and set up our proportions. But the important thing to note here is that I've got 2 units going on. I've got inches and I've got feet. So let's just make everything in terms of feet to make it a little easier for us. So we're going to go ahead and say that this is 3 feet. So when I'm setting up my proportion here, I'm going to have 4 over the corresponding side length with 4 would be x. We don't know what it is. And then I'm going to start with my 3 feet down here. That's going to go on top, and then the entire length of the shadow for the light post is 120. And then it's just a quick cross multiply. We get 3x to equal 480. And divide by 3. We get 160. Now be careful, what does the 160 mean? It means 160 feet, because we changed all of our units to be feet.